Greetings, YouTube, greetings. We are on Prison Affairs, Chapter 22. The countdown continues. Prison Affairs, Chapter 22. And this chapter starts August 1st, 2004. These are letters back and forth between Darnell and I. What's happening, Mama? Daddy just shooting you a few lines before I go to sleep. It is exactly 60 days before I touch that free world. I am anxious than a motherfucker. All I can think about is getting back out there. It looks like everything is going my way. I have a wonderful lady that's by my side and a place to stay. I thank God again for having you in my life. I just hope that you didn't fall out of my life. I just hope that I am the man that you thought I was. I know you are the woman that I think you are. I love you with everything in my heart. The time that I have known you, you have put a big spark in my life. I haven't been out there like this in a long time. My love for you is something out of the movies. It's the type of shit that be in novels. Our love is the type of shit that people live for. You have love for me now, but after we make love a couple of 100 times, will the same love be there? I think it will. Every time I am going to bring something better to the table. Every time I stick my dick in you, it's going to be better than the last time. I am going to continue to find ways to hit your G-spot. I already know your pussy is going to taste good to me. It's going to be times when that's all I want to eat. That's going to be my dinner, dessert, all that. It's getting close to rack time. I need you to do me a favor. I need you to call this number and tell them to start sending my magazines here. They still send that shit to my old prison. I only got 2 months left, but I still read that shit. Plus, if you can, baby, do me a favor and try to find a bookstore that mails magazines to prisons. A lot of them should. It's a magazine I want called Streets and Smith's College Football Preview. It's a couple of other magazines I want too. Anthony's College Football Preview. Plus they have some pro football preview magazines. I don't want a subscription, I just want these magazines. They should have them in every bookstore. I just need some shit to look at while the football season kicks in. I like high school football shit too. We started back school this week. I gotta roll, baby. These laws tripping tonight. I can't have shit on my bed after rack time. Love you, Daddy. August 5th, 8504. Greetings, baby. Mama got Daddy's letter today, and I must say I am missing you so much. It seems the closer our time comes, the more I miss you. I find myself daydreaming and thinking about fucking you all the time. I don't want you to think sex is all I think about, but I am consistently thinking about getting busy with Daddy. I can hardly wait to feel your lips on me and give Daddy some good-ass head. I've been going through mood swings, and I don't know if it is from trying to stop smoking, my period, or just being a female. Daddy, you got hell on your hands, but you also have a wonderful woman that loves you. I am so blessed that Daddy made time to write Mama before rack time. It is almost over, baby. I'm counting the days right along with you. I'm going to call and see if you have a definite release date tomorrow. Now let me answer your letter. Mama is doing good. I picked up Dante today, and he is in the front room watching TV. Nothing too much is going on otherwise. What it do? Where you at? Yeah, I learn some new slang every day. I hope things are at least bearable for you. I'm sitting here wishing I could crawl in your bed next to you and hold, rub, and kiss you. I'm anxious too, baby. I'm so feeling what you are talking about. I just wrote you about being what God is calling me to be for you, and you are writing about being the man for me. I love you, baby. Everything going your way only means that Daddy, God, is showing favor to my king, you. And when favor rests on you, it rests on those around you, me. Like you, I thank God for bringing us together. Our love will never get old if we keep God first and never take the love He has given us for granted. We feel hard for each other and we are building a firm foundation. And when you come home and start putting it down like you say you will, I am convinced we will flourish. I don't see me going nowhere, baby. I'm in it to win it. I have invested my time, money, and most of all gave you my heart. And you say I have yours as well, so baby, it's all. I'm trying to turn that big spark in your life into a raging fire. We can never say what the future holds, but we can say we will ride or die trying to make it what we hope for it to be. I read all about the magazines and stuff, baby. I will make that call tomorrow and have them sent where you are. Usually it takes 4 to 6 weeks, but you will probably get a few. And I don't feel like going to no bookstore, baby. I ain't making no promises on that one. But I have never told you no, so I will probably end up doing it. I'm tired, so good night, Daddy. Smooches. Mama. Dear Heavenly Father, I come to you saying thank you so much for what you are doing in the lives of your people this day. You are so great and all-powerful, and your grace and mercy endures forever. Daddy, I ask that you bless my fiancé Darnell and continue to give him the strength he needs to make it through this program. Give him the mind and will to finish those treatment plans so he can come home. Give him the guidance he needs to follow the rules of said program no matter how idiotic they are or seem to him. I know you know what is best for us, and we thank you even when we don't understand. We ask that your will be done in our lives this day and every day. I pray that you touch the heart of each and every individual that crosses his path or even thinks about him in any way. Darnell is your son, Daddy, and I ask that you lift him up to magnify you. You said in your word that if we ask with faith, we will be given the desires of our hearts. So we give you the honor and the praise in advance because we consider it done. These things we ask in Jesus' precious holy name. Thank God. Amen. I didn't hear from Darnell again until after our visit. If you would recall, I was distraught because I had not heard from him. I assumed it had something to do with me visiting Carl, and I was correct. We talked about it and came to the conclusion that we both could have done some things differently. Chrissy sat in on half the visit and told us both we needed to calm all that down. We complied, then laughed because we both hesitated before kissing at the beginning of the visit, when the kisses are almost the best part. We made up for it at the end. After our visit, my baby wrote, "What's happening, baby? I enjoyed our visit to the fullest. I ain't gonna lie, I was mad as hell at first. That shit you did pissed me off for real. I was thinking you said fuck me. You got this other nigga you just had to see, which you did. For some reason, whatever you do or say, I just can't stay mad at you for long. You just got a nigga out there sideways. I want to say this. Your eyes were red as hell when you came to see me. I don't know if you were high or not. If you were, I want to tell you that you don't have to get high to see me. I am all the smoke you can handle right here. And yeah, I don't know what this woman is tripping on at parole. She for some reason keep misplacing my parole shit. I sent that halfway house application to her 3 weeks ago. She's still talking about send her another copy. I don't know what she doing with my shit. I guess she lost my shit when she went on vacation. I wrote her another I-60 asking her what she did with my stuff. All she say is send her another copy. Here is the I-60 I sent her so you can send me another one of those acceptance letters. I can promise you this will be the last time I ask you to send me an acceptance letter. and say, baby, I need it as soon as possible. I don't want them to have no reason to hold me when October hits. I want to walk right out there with no problems at all. It's rack time, baby. Try to get that for me if you can. Love you, Darnell. August 19th, 2004. Hey, baby. Mama got Daddy's letter. You should have seen the smile on my face. Brian was with me, so I had to tone it down, but I was so happy to see your handwriting in the box this day. I'm glad you wrote, baby. Your letter was not that come on baby you used to send, but I do feel you feeling me. I want Daddy to write me a good freaky letter telling me how much you love me, baby. Like having you out there sideways. I need to hear it, especially since I pissed you off so much. I need to know that it is well within your soul. I am truly sorry for hurting my baby. Bottom line, I knew. But I justified my actions in my own head. And when you said you didn't care if I went or not, I took it as you giving me your permission. I was so wrong. I'm glad you can't stay mad at me. I am so far from perfect. I can't be mad at you either. I'm sorry again, baby. Hopefully we are past that. I got that out my system, and I will not be going to visit no more pen pals. Period. That was a long drive for a friend. I guess that's why my eyes were red. I had not smoked a thing, but you thought I might have? I didn't even notice it, baby. Chrissy didn't say anything either. I will get me some Visine because you know I want to look good for Daddy. Well, baby, I'm tired, so I'm making this letter short. I just wanted to get this acceptance letter in the mail to you ASAP. I will write again this weekend. I hope it is not a long time before I hear from you either. Please don't punish Mama anymore. I love and miss you so much, and I only want to be with you and share the rest of my life with you. I got another book today. It's about how to be your perfect wife, as if that's possible. But I say again, I will ride or die trying. I love you too, baby. Be blessed. Me. I'm missing you so much right now. Texas really needs to start allowing inmates to make phone calls. Hearing your voice right now would make a world of difference. But we are close, baby. Counting down to that great day. Smooches. What's happening, Mama? Just thought I would write you a few lines and let you know I've been thinking about you. Because you know I have. I'm still up in here stressing over all this bullshit that's going around here. But this stuff ain't really nothing. What is really stressing me is this halfway house shit. This woman keeps losing my acceptance letter I give her. They done got my stuff mixed up 3 times already. If it wasn't for you, I would be out of there. I'm glad that you have all this patience for me, because I know I've been sending you through a lot of shit. Just keep cool with me, baby, because Daddy loves your ass to the fullest. But I know one thing. If this woman trip out one more time and say she can't find that halfway house letter, or say send me another one, I'm going to say fuck it. I'm going to try to parole to one of my kinfolk's house in Dallas. Just about anybody that I ask in my family will let me parole to their house. But I'm not trying to parole to their house. I'm trying to go to Houston so I can be with my baby. Everything will be good in no time, baby. I got 39 more days before I touch down. I already know it's going to be hard holding you in place out there. I'm going to first try to stop you from writing all them pen pals you got. Them fools got you attached and you don't want to let go of them. I wonder if some good dick can keep them off your mind. I wonder if I eat that pussy good enough if you can forget about them niggas for a while. I ain't never had no woman who had friends like you. I don't know what I'm going to do with your ass. I know one thing, you are driving me crazy like a motherfucker. But I still love your ass like no other. That was a good kiss I got from you. You had me out there. My dick was hard as a rock when I left visitation. Before long, you going to feel all this motherfucker. I gotta break you off something for real proper. I gotta go, baby. I'm gonna holler at you. Love, Daddy. 8/26/04. Greetings, baby. I know you're probably wondering why I haven't sent you any money for commissary when I know you are in need. So I decided I best write to let you know that Dante is taking all my little bit of change for his school and football stuff. Maybe next month it will be better, although I doubt it. The car needs inspection, $40, and I don't think it will pass without some new tires, which will cost about $250. I said I was not going to trip if I didn't hear from you, but I ain't gonna lie, Daddy, I would have been mad. Well, hurt anyway. I'm sorry the lady keeps losing your shit and stressing you out. I have prayed about her and your file, so God willing it will be okay. It broke my heart to read that you will have to parole to Dallas if she doesn't get her shit straight. It's taking everything in me to keep myself from crying. But it's all good, baby. I don't want you to stay in there over no bullshit, so I understand completely you doing whatever you need to do. We'll see each other when we can. I need, want, and desire for you to be here with me and all up in me. But I know if that's what has to be done, we just have to deal with it. Shit. I can't type no more. Too sad. I love you too, baby. I'm out. Wait a minute. I can't leave my letter off on a sad note. Let me end this letter by saying that I am looking forward to that great day no matter where you parole to. I love you very much and miss the hell out of your ass. Write me when you can, baby. Smooches. Christine. Although Darnell wished we had met earlier, I am glad we did not. Waiting on a man on lockdown is hard. It's really easy when you love somebody, but the reality of what you have to go through is maddening. I thank and praise God for giving me the ability to hang in there with Darnell because I do not profess to have any patience. September 2004. The women of PTO helped me tremendously while I waited for Darnell to be released. I could always depend on someone to have an encouraging word or compassionate ear. I started a thread on PTO to type in every day until Darnell came home, beginning at what I thought was day 30. A thread is all the posts we write combined. I sent this thread to Darnell weekly to let him know what was going on with me and show him that we were both keeping track of the days with a passion. I was missing my baby like crazy. He hardly wrote, and when he did write, it was short. Although I was sure he loved me and missed me as much as all I could do was wait. I started going to Bible study and praying even more so. My prayers gave me a sense of calmness that I could not explain. I vowed to enjoy my singleness while it lasted by pampering myself, and I did. When I heard from Darnell again, he stated that he did not want to see me until he was walking out the gates. At our last visit, it brought tears to our eyes for me to leave without him, so I understood completely where he was coming from. He also said he was sick from missing me and talked about the hell those people were putting him through. He still had to write all kinds of bullshit essays and was stressing big time. However, he did have some good news. The Internal Parole Office, IPO, got his paperwork together. Now we can find out if his parole plans to Houston is approved once again. I was consumed with thoughts of Darnell and his impending release. I found myself talking to him knowing he was not there. Saturdays were harder because it was visiting day and I knew he could not get any mail. Nevertheless, we were with each other in spirit. I began to wonder how Daddy was going to adjust living with us. My nephew had been recently released from the county, so he was here too. I figured once we all got comfortable around each other, we would be big kicking it because we laugh a lot around here. The main person I was concerned about was Dante. His adjustment is the utmost importance. When he and Daddy met, they got along fine. Therefore, I felt everything would be all good on that tip. I hoped for the best. While I waited, I read books to keep my mind occupied and help me get ready for my man. The first book I read was Men Are From Mars, Women Are From Venus. It helped me understand that men generally go into their cave when they are stressed versus women who like to talk. I knew that. Nevertheless, I did gain a better understanding of the type of communication that was going on in my relationship. With 21 days to go, I began to wonder if I should hold back sexually. My sex drive is high, and I didn't want Darnell to think I was a freak. On the other hand, I had to live up to the letters we had been writing. I decided to simply play it by ear. Whatever he wanted and needed, I was going to try to do. Moreover, I felt his desire was to please me. I rested in that thought. I told myself if he had a problem performing sexually, I would do my best to reassure him of my love for him. As long as we communicated, I was sure we could work through whatever issues came up or didn't come up. If our visits were any indication of what was to come, I was sure Daddy would have no problem getting it up. In my next letter from Darnell, he said all of his peeps' parole plans had been accepted and he was the last one. I don't know why they were tripping, but I was sure they would get it together soon. I prayed for favor to surround him and rested in God's will being done. Daddy wrote, Mama, all of my homies got their shit approved already. I gotta check back on Thursday to see if I was approved. It's going down, baby. I'm going to get in this truck driving school down there. It's through this place. They got programs for courts and shit. And I just sent out this form to make all of my tickets I got out there time served. I'm going to get right on top of getting my driver's license as soon as I touch down. And I noticed you've been cutting back on writing again. I hope nobody else out there getting all your attention. We've been through too much for you to fall off with me. The days are counting down, baby. Don't get cold feet on me now. I'm talking about backing mine up. I hope ain't nobody out there putting a bug in your ear either. And yeah, baby, I've been running my tab up borrowing shit from these niggas. Some of these niggas looking at me like I'm tired of this nigga freeloading. I used to have too much pride to borrow shit from these niggas, but I done got used to eating and I be hungry. Lately, I've been getting real horny thinking about bouncing up and down in your pussy. I haven't jacked off in 2 months. I got a big gallon shot of cum that I want to give to you, baby. You can have it in your mouth, tits, pussy, or ass. Wherever you want it. I'm going to let you make the call. I wonder how much time I am going to have before I have to report to the halfway house when I get out. I hope they don't be tripping. I hope I don't get a parole officer that be tripping either calling every day or popping up all the time. They say that I'm not on the monitor. I hope I'm not. I'm getting ready to roll, baby. Love you. Darnell was stressing about everything and with good reason. I called the unit officer and found out there was another problem with my baby's paperwork. She corrected the error by re-entering the information as we were speaking, but it would still take 2 weeks to be approved. She let me know that just because October 1st was his projected release date, PRD, that did not mean he would be released on that date. He could possibly be there until the end of October. I knew Darnell was going to be torn up when he heard this news because I was. We both were counting the days with a passion. The news hurt me to the point of tears. As a result, I cried. I tried to hold back the tears because I was at work, but I could not. Thinking about adding another 30 days was heartbreaking. Although Darnell said he didn't want to see me, I planned to go visit him to try to make it all better. My baby still had hopes of coming home in October, so I continued my account. I continue to have hope and rest in the fact that yes, God willing, Daddy is coming home to Mama. The countdown continued. I knew that whenever the fat cats got off their butts and got my baby's parole plan accepted, he would be home. I prayed for the best without ceasing, resting in the fact that my baby and I would deal with come what may together. I called Alberto to make sure the Department of Corrections, DOC, was on their job. To no surprise, they were not. He had not been contacted by anyone. I asked him if he would call the parole officer to let them know he had space available. At first, he was talking about he didn't want to do their job for them. I was thinking, I hope he don't start tripping now, too. When I made it clear to him that I wanted him to call to speed up the process, he complied. All right, that's chapter 22. Made it, chapter 22. The next chapter is chapter 23, Cal Gone, Take Me Away. All right, that's my time. Smooches, y'all. See you in chapter 23. Peace.